weed boy on his way. I didn't want to, they know how to message you. Yo, you need some? You want some? When they want to make a sale, they're like bill collectors.
Did you text him earlier?
No, I did not.
Text somebody else.
And I could have, but I didn't feel like going through the shenanigans. I would have dealt with it, but I didn't feel like dealing with it. He messaged me, I got that, blah, 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 that fire, blah, 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 whatever. I'm like, oh, God, what do you want? Oh, to make a sale, just like everybody else. It's okay. I'm not mad, but I'm just like, I'm just tired of it. I wish I had money, not for the sake of having money, but I just wish that I could have that, and they know, because people can tell when you have money, and they will see that I really, it's like a social experiment. I want to see how differently would I be treated, just in temperament, just the whole tone, the energy, the aura. I bet the energy and the aura is different. When people know you have money, for some reason, everybody in a good mood with somebody with money walking the room. Hey, how you doing? And all of a sudden, they don't see color lines, and they don't see race lines, and sexual orientation lines, and gender lines, all this other stuff that they usually bias and discriminate against. All of a sudden, they're the most liberal fucking pieces of shit on the planet all of a sudden. When they figure, you can foot the bill. I just don't like it. I want a new dealer, a new life. I just want a new life. I want to be in control. I want to be in control. I'm just tired all my life. I'm just tired. Bring 10 in cash. Shit, for change. Shit. I'm not supposed to be smoking. I got a drug test coming up. I'm just tired of them. You can't be polite. You can't be professional. You gotta be jive and use this, oh God, this stupid language, blah, blah, blah. This hip jive rap language is like, no, that's not real. And even if it is real, it's not real for me. It's not real. Like, I'm tired of black people. I'm tired of them. Not because their skin is dark, not because their hair is woolly, not because I don't think that they deserve reparations, not because I don't think that they deserve to be socially respected. I don't like the way we deal with each other. Not that we're doing anything so bad, but, although we are in some cases, we just happen to be in the city. Just tired of them. I find myself in a fit of rage all the time. Why? Because I see things that I wish, I ain't gonna say, I almost said I wish I didn't see, but no, I would not choose to not see. I wouldn't do that. I always want to see the truth. Even if it is hard to swallow, I'm gonna go ahead and fucking deal with it and ingest this hard truth that my people got like this fucked up, like my group and my male group, the black male group, they're just so weird. And I know that they've been antagonized and tortured by society, and they're weird. But it's like, I just don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. Maybe everybody's like this. I don't know. Maybe it is me. At some point, I'm gonna have to start believing that it's me. Yeah, they freeze all up. If you ain't freezed all up, you ain't spending no money for doing something for them immediately or directly. Freeze all up. Don't know how to deal with you. I'm like, or are you guys like this with everybody? And I know it's not about the weed dealer. He's just one person. But they all like this. They mumble. They don't enunciate. They don't use words to describe what they're thinking. They don't articulate. I'm not talking about different accents. Sometimes my accent, it sounds like I'm from the South. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's people that have a Southern accent that are very articulate. They can still use words to describe their thoughts and feelings, their views on the world as it is. When you're black, you're supposed to have the most opinion. You're supposed to be the most opinionated man in the room. Why? Because you're the one that's the most lynched man in the room. So you should be the one that's willing to be most involved in the political process. But it's the complete opposite. Sit around and flop around and play with our penises all day. Make a bunch of these ugly babies you can't take care of, including myself. Well, I don't make babies that I can't take care of. I was one of those babies that was born that my papa and my mama did not take care of. They could have tried. And the only thing they did was sit back, collect the government check. When we got too old, they put us out. This is what they did. The gay ones go out first, but everybody was put out. And then as she got older, because she was running the house, that's why I identify the mom, because it was that witch that was running it. If she would have decided to lead us in the proper direction, the husband, sissy husband, would have followed, which would have been the right thing to follow if you are not qualified to lead. But at some point, you know, we have to respect him naturally. He was supposed to be in the lead. You're the man. What are you the man for? What do you have the penis for if she has the balls? That doesn't make any sense. It's witchcraft. It's backwards. The scriptures say for a woman to lead is as witchcraft. You go emasculate the man right in his house in front of his children, and he has 7 sons. My father had 7 sons. From what we hear, he had 3 more outside of my mother. Got up and left these people, these children at the time he left them for. And I'm supposed to forget that and not rant and rave and talk about it? No, you dogs and you devils and you so-called parents, you're doing this. Especially you ones from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. You know, y'all done did all kind of stuff, snorting heroin, snorting coke, making a bunch of babies you can't take care of, drinking all night in the 60s and 70s. Especially after the Panthers fell. And I know that you have suffered. And I am not demeaning your struggle. And I'm not taking away the contributions that you've made to those Black Panthers and those men that tried and lost their lives trying to be a man for what it was worth. They didn't know how all the way. Their minds were blown too, just with the trauma, with the abuse. But I'm saying at some point we got to heal, or you're going to get gangrene and you're going to have to cut the whole leg off. And I'm just not convinced that we're healing, not fast enough for me. I still see people that's under 30 that still have that mumble mouth mentality. I'm tired of Black men and this mumble mouth mentality. Speak up, enunciate, talk, use your fucking brain. That's one of the main things about being human. What separates us from the lions and the cats and the tigers and the chimpanzees and all these other motherfuckers that are in the animal kingdom, which I respect them because they're doing what they're supposed to do, being lesser evolved than humans. So I don't disrespect them for that. But, you know, what makes us different? We can talk, we can describe ideas and thoughts, not just grunt and then attack. That's an animal. Snakes will do a little rattle, and the next thing you know, she bite. And you're like, damn, bitch, you could at least talk to me, tell me what's going on. No, she's a snake. She's an animal. Most she got is a little rattle. Most the dog got is a little bark, and you can hopefully figure out, okay, are you coming in peace or are you not? But when we're humans, we're supposed to be able to meet, converse, and if it don't go well after that, then we go to war. But not just mumble mouth, throw out a bunch of indecipherable content or a bunch of incomprehensible words, and I guess I don't know what the fuck he meant. I guess he meant this. I guess he meant that. No one knows. Everybody leaves in a state of confusion, and just fuck it, a fight break out. That's what Black people remind me of, and particularly Black men. I think it is because of homophobia. They're taught that that's not cool. It's too nerdy. It's not sexy. It's not masculine. That's gay. You're whooping them. You're whipping and chaining their minds. And they carry it on instead of saying, no, you're not going to keep playing me. You know, don't let the world keep playing you out of owning your intellect, owning and gaining intellectual prowess. They don't give a damn about what I got to say. All they worry about, oh, I wonder if he gay. Because you're a freak and you're thinking about sex and booties and lust and who gonna do what with whose penis and whose vagina. So can't nobody get no work done because everybody's sitting around thinking about who gonna suck on who. Well, sometimes I feel like a dog. I feel like I just want to just jump up and say, fuck the talking. Let's start barking and biting. Because it's not getting through to the people, to the masses. And sometimes I feel backed in the corner. And I'm ranting all the time because I see it. And it's not a cool, sexy, hip situation that we're in. A bunch of broke people blaming each other. That's not cute. It's not cool. It's not sexy. Oh, that's not what I want to hear. I want something to massage my delusion and tell me everything is going to be all right. But it's not. You ain't got no money. You're living in a country that owes you a check. And the only person that seems to give a damn about it and has identified it and is vocal about it is some little faggot online named Tobias. The Mexicans can sit outside and do what the fuck they want to do in these one bedrooms. If they want to have 9 babies in one bedroom, do it, Mexican. Do it the fuck you want to do. You ain't worked for nothing. And what you have worked for, you agreed to do that. You agreed to work for these people for $6 and $7 an hour. And even then, that's better than what we got. So I don't care about what these other people are doing. I know we are not the only ones that are poor and the only ones that have struggles. But we are the only ones that are owed what we are owed. And we're owed a massive amount. But because we're not in one-mindedness, we can't collect that. I can go out and try to file a suit by myself to gain some more economic wealth, to gain what they stole from me is not a government check or government handout. It's not welfare. This is what's owed to you. Like they send you a statement every month that say your credit card balance is due, your car note is due. And if you miss that damn payment a week out, then they come looking for you in the car, especially if you're black. If you're black, you got a day. Nowadays, they got the machines where they can turn the car off if you miss the payment. Electronically shut it off. So what I'm saying is they sending out statements to you about what you owe, and they won't let you forget chopping down all the goddamn trees in the Amazon and over in Kenya chopping down trees. You didn't know they was getting all these trees from Kenya, did you? So they can send you a statement saying you owe us some more paper. Chop down some paper to say you owe us some paper. Get the fuck out of here. I want to play that. I want to play their game, but what the game that they're playing is not a game for one player. It's a multiplayer game. And that people, when black men hear me say that, they think, oh, well, you just most likely, you just want this brotherhood and some type of coalition with black men so you can have sex with us. That's what they think. Oh, it's about sex. This is the monkey mindedness of the average black man. The monkey mindedness. Like a dog turned to his own vomit for a meal. There's no nutrition in it, but you're gonna eat it anyway.